Hey everyone, welcome to our new market partner training. I jumped on like a minute early, so I'm gonna give you guys just a chance to hop on here and tune in. So I turned my phone horizontally instead of vertically, and I hope you guys like this better than this way. So, all right, I don't know if I'm gonna get any live viewers, but that's okay. Do hashtag replay in the comments below so I know who's tuning in to the replay and who's actually getting to watch live. I know 6 p.m. is kind of an odd time for everyone to jump on with dinner and just all kinds of stuff, but we have our team call at 7 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. we have the MMB training, and so this is about the only time we could do it. So I'm trying to do short little videos to break up the training for new market partners. That way you guys are not being overwhelmed. I did a new market partner training for some girls Friday night, and it lasted like right over an hour, and I felt like I was just overwhelming everyone, and I don't want to do that. And so I want to reiterate that you guys do not have to know everything in the beginning. You're not expected to ever know everything in the beginning. We're just going to earn as we learn, okay? I hope I said that right. Jenny, if you're ever watching this, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Earn as we learn. Okay, so this video tonight will be steps 1 through 5 of onboarding. We're gonna go over steps 6 and 7, which is like the comp plan and how we make money tomorrow night. Wednesday will be how we talk to people, prospecting. Thursday will be the back office and Facebook groups. Which Facebook groups should you tune into and just the different events that are happening. And then Friday will just be like a recap, and then how to get to Bahamas and just a little bit about the contest we're doing this month in our team page. And so steps 1 through 5, I know that 5 steps is quite a bit, but they're fairly easy. Hey girl, oh, you're in bed with headphones. Joe's listening from the UK. Joe, you were so awesome. And we're doing a UK one. We're getting it in the works right now. So, all right, steps 1 through 5. You guys can write this in the comments. I would love to see your answers to these steps. If not, write it down, message it to me, something. Okay, so step 1 would be your why. And you have to know your why for doing this. It's the whole reason you're in this business, and it can change, and that's okay for it to change. Your why is what fuels you. It's what motivates you to continue on, and it's a good thing to know your market partners' whys as well, because just there's times when everyone gets discouraged. We need to learn how to encourage them by reminding them of their why. So really think about it. And if you know your why, put it in the comments below. I would love to read about it and learn your why. I definitely would like it to be messaged to me if at all possible. But like my why, for example, I'm not married, I don't have kids. So my why is a little bit different than most of you guys. My why is to learn your whys and help you get there. My why is to buy some land and build a house one day and create a life for my future family. And so I want to know your why, and it's okay if it's a small thing right now, because guys, as you push into this company, as you rank up, your whys are just going to grow and grow and grow. And so I'm always going to tell you what Senior Luis Urdaneta, our founding, CEO of the whole company, he said, dream bigger. If you tell me your why, that's what I'm going to tell you. Dream bigger. All right, so we need to know your why. Your why should make you cry. You need to write it down, put it on your fridge, put it in your car, put it where you get ready every morning, and that way you're reminded, I am doing this because, okay, so your why. Step 2 is your time, okay, your time. How much time are you willing to set aside for Monate? All right, weekly would be great. So if you're able to set aside, 5 to 7 hours, 7 to 10 hours weekly, that would be awesome. And you guys, we have our phones in our hand all the time. We're always on social media for the most part. We always are texting people, contacting, constant communication in our hand. So 15 minutes here for a 3-way call, and a couple minutes here for following up with someone or posting something or going live, it really does add up, okay? And I'm talking, how much time are you willing to dedicate weekly but income producing activity, okay? So not just with your phone in your hand posting funny memes, because that's not always going to make you money, right? It's eye-catching, but income-producing activity, meaning three-way calls, setting up events, following up, and contacting new people, okay? So if you're not quite sure, print out a map, get a planner, write down everything you have to do that month or that week, and those little white blank spaces, that's where you fit Monade in, because if you really, really want to make this work, that's how you do it. That's the very next step to a successful business. All right, so earnings. Earnings is step 3, and this goes hand in hand with time. Your earnings. How much would you like to make monthly to make this worthy of your time? All right, so if you're wanting to make $5,000 a month, that's a great goal to have. But if you're only willing to dedicate 1 to 2 hours a week, it's going to take a lot of time, right? For that to happen. It's going to take, maybe a year or two, maybe even probably a lot more than that. I need your time and your earnings to go together. So for example, if you're wanting to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and that's a great goal, it's completely obtainable with the right time and effort put into your business weekly. Okay, so right now, help clients have good hair, long-term stuff. Awesome, Joe. Awesome. Thank you for putting your why in there. Okay, so time and earnings, how much time are you willing to dedicate? How much would you like to make monthly? And the reason we need to know how much you'd like to make monthly is because I need to know where you're at. If you're just wanting to make some side income, $300 a month, just extra spending cash, or you're wanting to create a life for yourself and retire yourself or your spouse, we need to know how much you're willing or you're wanting to make monthly. All right, step 4, this is super important, contact list. You guys, your contact list is a living, breathing thing. You're constantly adding people to it. Go through your Facebook, go through your phone, go through memory joggers. There's a really good one in the runners group in the files. Eric Worre has a great one. It's probably the best one I've seen. Contact list, okay? So in the beginning, you should have about, maybe within your first month, 100 or more people. Okay, and then for the next couple of months, you should be adding about 100 each and every month. And the cool thing about it is they're making new people every single day, so you're never going to run out of people to add to your contact list. And I love that, right? Because you may be thinking, I don't know that many people. But really you do. Go through your Facebook, your phone, and those memory joggers and write down everyone. Write down people you love, write down people you hate, because they can either be a customer, a connector, or a consultant, right? They can be a customer, like a VIP customer, a retail customer. They can be a connector. You can get referrals from anyone, right? Or they can be a consultant, like a market partner. So they can fall in one of those 3 things, so never prejudge anyone. There's people that have signed up in this company that I never would have thought would want to do the business. Maybe they are making a lot of money already. Maybe they, they don't give the impression that network marketing is their thing. Never prejudge anyone, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Okay, so with your contact list, I need you to make a Rockstar list. And this needs to happen within the next 24 hours. That's the next step for a successful business. Your Rockstar list is the top 10 people you want on your team, whether they're stylists, go-getters, maybe they're in other companies that they're not really that successful in, only because the market's saturated that they're in, or the company's older, they haven't found the right one, that's going to help them explode their business, right? So we need to add them to our Rockstar list. And these top 10 people are the people we're going to go after first. They're people that if they were to join under someone else, it would kind of make you like sick to your stomach, like, oh, I didn't get to them first. I really want to talk to them. Okay, so we're going to go after them this week. I need you to write down your top 10 list and go to your upline. Okay, go to your upline and say, this is next. I'm going to contact them. Okay, if your upline leader is maybe new or they're not working their business, go to their upline and keep going. You're going to find someone that's going to help you contact your Rockstar list. All right? Okay, so that needs to happen within the next 24 hours. That's your homework for tonight, getting your Rockstar list. All right, step 5, events. Events can be done in person. Events can be done virtually. You need to plan a launch event. First and foremost, your best thing to do is to go live. Guys, go live and let people know this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. Maybe you've tried a sample and you love what it did to your hair. Maybe you're just wanting to try something new to develop a new stream of income. Go live and pique their interest. You only have to go live for 2 to 5 minutes and just let people know, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you're interested in Monate, message me and we'll talk more about it. We'll learn together. And so going live is huge. And then we're gonna set up an event for you. Okay, so your launch event, the cool thing about social media is that we can do one in person and stream it live. And so you can have people tune in from all over, right? And that way you're not, I can't invite them because they live out of state or they have ball games tonight. Their kids have ball games. No, everyone can stream. Everyone can tune in live because you're going to stream it live, right? And so a launch event is just a great way to get your friends and family involved and let them know what you're doing. You're not trying to sell anyone. You're going to let them try the products. You just got a product pack. And so you have all the products out there for them to try. Hopefully you're able to wash hair. You can go to Amazon.com and get the hose that hooks to your kitchen sink if you don't already have one. You can get the wash tray. You can probably find both for under $15. If not, I've seen people flip their hair over and wash it in the shower. You guys, you just have to make it happen in the beginning, but don't wait to have a launch because you don't have a wash tray, right? Or if you have a friend, a connection that has a salon, that would be awesome. Or if you're still not able to wash hair, that's okay too, but I highly, highly, highly recommend washing hair because we all know that we love the products, especially on the first wash. And so that's why it's so very important to wash hair. Okay, so when they come in the door, you're gonna welcome them, ask them if they'd like their to wash their hair, and then we take before pictures. All right, try to do this in the same lighting that you can do the after pictures. I have a ring light, but not everyone does, so maybe a window, just some place where there's a lot of good lighting. All right, so take the before picture, and then we use the mask. So the masks come in that little tub. I should have got it, but I didn't. And then you add some oil to it. So I just stick my thumb in, and really whatever comes out is what I apply to their hair. The rule of thumb. So then I add 3 drops of oil to that mask and start at the ends and work it up their hair shaft. Now, if they have thicker hair, coarser hair, ethnic hair, you may need to add a little bit more mask. But for the most part, that should work. All right, so then after everybody has mask and oil in their hair and all the before pictures have already been taken, we start the presentation. And our RSM, April Price, actually has a wonderful PowerPoint with the script all laid out for us, you guys. So you can set up your computer, you can have that PowerPoint going, you have the script in front of you. But I highly advise you guys to read over it so you kind of know a little bit about what you're reading about beforehand. And if you have another market partner, you're able to bounce back and forth. You can also FaceTime maybe your upline, and if they're not able to come, maybe they live out of state, FaceTime them in, and your upline can do part of the presentation with you. Okay, so beginning before the presentation, it's best to start out with your why. We talked about that in step 1, 2 to 3 minute why you do this business. I like to say what you do currently, what you don't like about it or wish would change, how you found Monate, and where you're going with it. So mine would be, I was a basketball coach and I coached track too, and I absolutely loved my job. But I realized that if I didn't change what I was doing, in the next 5 years, I would be the exact same place as I am now, right? I would still be living paycheck to paycheck, only getting to take off when the kids were out of school, having late nights because of ball games, and I didn't really like that. I knew that I was gonna start a family soon, and I wanted to be able to be home, right? And so I found Monate and I jumped in, and you guys, the best is yet to come. I'm actually retired from my coaching job, and I'm helping a lot of people retire as well. It is so fun. There's fun events. We get free Cadillacs, you know, and go into it like that and cater it to yourself. But that would be my story. And starting with that, and you can also talk about how it changed your hair, and then you jump into the presentation with the PowerPoint and you show them, guys, if you can read, you can work this business. It's okay to have your papers in front of you, because if you look like you've remembered everything, you know, you memorize it all, it looks really hard to duplicate. And we don't want that. So you're able to read off the script and you're able to look up and ask questions, or they're able to ask questions and you can answer it and reading off the script. And we want it like a conversation, right? We don't want it too formal to where they're afraid to ask questions. We want everyone to feel free to talk and learn. And so after we do the presentation and all the questions have been answered, we start washing hair. And we have an area set up where they can blow dry it, or we have market partners blow drying their hair. We have flat irons, we have wands, curling irons, all kinds of stuff. And then we take the after pictures, and that's my favorite part, you guys, because I have a app on my phone, Photo Grid, Pic Collage, you can download whatever, and you just put their picture before and after right next to each other. You flip it around and show it to them and watch their eyes get really big. That is the fun part, because they're coming to support you and they're able to see, whoa, this really does work. Okay, so that's why it's so important to wash hair at your launch event. All right, meanwhile, you're streaming live through your Facebook event, so all your friends and family that are elsewhere can tune in and do a giveaway. If they tune in live, their name could be entered into the drawing. How fun is that, right? Maybe send them a sample or two, but they're able to tune into the before pictures, the wash, the presentation, the after pictures, everything. They're gonna be so amazed too. Okay, so how do we invite them, right? This is the tricky part, because you don't really want to seem all salesy to your friends and family. I get that, right? But you're so excited about these products because you know they work and they're helping so many people. So how do we invite people in our warm market without seeming too salesy, right? Okay, so this is what I like to do. I like to tell them that I really appreciate their support. This is something that I've decided to jump in on because I love the products. It's helping so many people, and it might not be a fit for you, but I would really appreciate your support in coming and trying all the products. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a girls' night out. We're gonna have snacks, and you're able to sample all the products right then and there and leave with a fresh new blowout, right? That's how I do it. It's so fun. I'm not trying to sell anybody, just looking for support and feedback. And then we end the presentation with always saying, I don't know where you're at in life, but you know, if you're looking for an extra stream of income, if you're looking for, you know, awesome hair products, or maybe you're listening for someone you know, Monate is the answer, right? So we appreciate all referrals. So that's really what you're looking for from your friends and family. You're asking for their support and if they know of anybody that might be interested. And hey, if they jump on board, awesome, right? Okay, so how to invite? Do we invite on Facebook, just sending out, you know, Facebook little invites, or do we text them? We call them, you guys, call them, okay? So you can message them and say, hey, do you have 15 minutes? I need to run something by you. And you call them, get them on the phone. Why? Because it's so easy to ignore a text, whether they're thinking, I don't want to go to a shampoo party, or they're thinking, I'm so busy right now, I'm going to text her back, and then they completely forget. So you set aside a time where you both can sit down and you're talking on the phone, say, hey, super excited about this. Come and support me. I would love it because we're friends. We've been friends forever. It's going to be a fun girls' night out. Can you make it? I'm going to be doing giveaways, all kinds of stuff, right? Bring a friend. It's going to be fun. Get them on the phone, okay? You can also do voice messenger or voice text as a reminder. Hey guys, I'm so excited for my event tomorrow night. Hope you guys can still make it. We're going to be having, you know, chips and salsa, and it's a wine and wash, something like that. They need to hear the excitement in your voice and going live about it. And then your last resort is also inviting them on Facebook, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you're doing it each and every way. That way they remember life happens, everyone gets busy, and you just need to let them know how fun it's going to be, okay? It's not a sales pitch, it's a fun girls' night out where you get to try awesome, fabulous products, right? Okay, so we talked about your why, your time, your earnings, your contact list, and your launch event. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna go through the comments really quick. If you have any questions, you can post below really quickly. If not, I will jump off here and check the comments here shortly and answer those. Tomorrow night, we'll be talking about steps 6 and 7, which are how we make money and how we rank up You guys, it's a huge night. I wanted to actually do that tonight because it's my favorite, but I'm not. Wednesday would be prospecting, and Thursday we're talking your back office and Facebook groups. Thanks, Alicia. Friday we're talking recap, Bahamas. Hey, Courtney. And contests we do in the group. So I want to let you guys know how awesome it is to be in this group. We're such a big family here, and I like to do contests because I love to do, I love to give away stuff. I love to reward people that are working their business, right? Zoom call at 7. Yes, the team call is at 7, Paige. Okay, lastly, really quick, I'm going to be posting it right here in this event. It's a picture, and it's going to excite you for tomorrow night. It's the average monthly income of each and every rank in Mon 8. Okay, so corporate put this together. So I'm posting it right now, and look at it and get ready for tomorrow night, and let all your new market partners know that we will be talking money, money, money tomorrow, and how it can be in your pocket this month. All right, so anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't want to keep you anymore. This is only 20 minutes long. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so that's awesome. All right, you guys, have a blessed evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Most of you guys, I'll see you at 7. Joe, good night. Thank you so much for tuning in from the UK. Hey, Lana, you guys are awesome.